to the Madden Underground Playoffs. Your boy Brian James. I'm back with my guy Philly guy. What's good, Philly?
I'm ready to hate. I'm ready to hate.
Ready
I don't like
to
neither
hate.
one of these teams, bro. I don't like neither one of these teams. I played both of these teams. I don't like either one of these teams, man. One of them, I started the season off. That'd be the Lions, and in the last one, I finished the season off, and that would be the Packers. I don't like neither one of them. I don't like neither one of them, bro.
Okay.
But I'm gonna tell you what. Actually, you know what? Let me back that up. I was getting ready to talk about how impressive it was that he was up 7-0 with the ball, and then he just throws a pick six. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell I was gonna say, man, that's out the window, bro. That's out the window. That's gone. That's gone. That's gone. How are you doing this evening?
I'm pretty good, man.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's going down, bro. It's going down. But as you can see, as you came in, you know, we're trying to get the water heater fixed in the midst of all these games being played. But nonetheless, we're going to get it done. We're going to get both things done simultaneously. And it is what it is.
Yeah, I like it. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. That pick six, I feel like if he would have gone up 14, or at least 2 scores, I feel like he would have been able to play his game. He would have won the first quarter. And I feel like, you know, Burko, maybe he would be pressing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He going to run his formations. This is the third time that they played. So they definitely are familiar with each other. I don't know if this is if they played since the great trade.
Yeah.
Steelers.
The Steelers, the Steelers Packer trade. Yeah, that was one of the trades that'll be talked about in Madden Underground history. Oh wow, big gap. And he gets a first down. Great run.
Yeah, like let's make it clear. There's certain things that you can do. You want to slow the game down. You want to successfully run the ball, and outside of that pick six, you know, it seems like he has a pretty good grasp of what he wants to do offensively and defensively. But yeah, it's got to be a lot of that, and then his front four is going to have to get pressure against Burko.
Definitely. And I see Big Beard asking what great trade, and it was the T.J. Watt trade to go to the Packers.
How you not know that, Big Beard? We've been talking about it, bro, nonstop.
All right, and Wrangler is making some adjustments, throws it, gets there, first down. It's a lot going on in these Madden streets these days.
Oh.
Especially just in the Madden Underground community, man, the underground sports gaming community. We've seen a lot of different players crash out.
Yeah.
Have moments.
What?
And
hey, let me ask you this while you mentioning that, bro. Did you ever see anybody quit when you was playing at somebody's house?
There were people that quit. There were fights that broke out. Forced people to quit, you know.
Okay. Fights, I don't mind. I'm just saying. It seems a lot easier to quit. You know what I'm saying? When you playing digitally, not like before.
Dudes just wouldn't come back. You had dudes that there was a lot of dudes that back during that time that would show up, get beat up, and then never come back again. You know what I mean? And you know it's no different from now. Just online now. Dudes come in, they peek their head in, they feel they're good, they win a few games, lose a few games, and they leave. We watched Dimes earlier today. He had a great epic run last season, and a lot of people felt that he should have lost to Foodie last season, right?
Mm-hmm.
Foodie didn't let him get away this time. Foodie did what he had to do to put him away, and he got it done. And I think it's a huge testament to the offseason that he had. You know what I mean? He brought in the right draft picks, made the right trades. A lot of acquisitions and draft picks made plays in that game for him.
You don't think that the making him bleed his own blood in college carried over a little bit?
No. I thought the players that Foodie acquired during the offseason and throughout the year from trades, they all performed. Like Highsmith had, I think, 2 or 3 sacks in the game against Lamar Jackson, which was also acquired from the Steelers. Dylan Edwards probably had one of the best games of the year, rushing for almost 200 yards and receiving for almost 100+ yards.
Yeah, what's up with that, Foodie? You know damn well you can't run the rock like that in our division. Why you doing that all of a sudden in the playoffs? Whatever.
So he put on the clinic and put Dimes out the playoffs. You know what I mean? And what the thing I've noticed is becoming a trend now is that the guys that are used to winning when they're losing, you realize what they really are. You know what I mean? Like guys that are used to winning. Like Assassin is a guy that was used to winning, and when he started losing, can handle it. You know what I mean? They unravel it. Oh, that's a pick.
Oh yeah, it is. He caught it.
Like Wrangler lose. If Wrangler was to lose this game, it would be just another Tuesday night for Wrangler. Now, if Burko was to lose this game, Burko would contemplate not playing for the rest of the year. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference in what I'm saying. The guys that are used to winning, when they can't win, they pack it up, leave, fold.
Well, I mean, all right, look,
like cheap lawn chairs. But
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say that, and shout out to Foodie for doing the damn thing. AFC East forever. It's always funny to me how, like you said, people had them experiences and then they start talking about how the game is trash and the game is this and the game is that and the game is this. Look, you just got your ass whooped. If you can't handle winning, you can't handle losing. And that's all part of the game, man. Sometimes you're gonna be, at the forefront. Sometimes you're not. But I find it interesting that, you know what I mean, everybody want to run their mouth, they want to chirp. They don't really have that much to say until the shoe's on the other foot. Then everything gets serious. But I'm like, you got to call it both ways. You got to call it both ways. You a perfect example of that. You the commissioner, but, you know what I mean, you still run your mouth. What was that one year you didn't win a single game and you was still talking trash?
Bro, I talk trash. Like, I'm that guy that if you're beating him up, he's laughing and spitting up teeth and blood and grinning the whole time. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's me.
Saying you soft.
He's soft. You hear like a baby back bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's me. Everybody's not cut from that cloth. Some dudes get punched in the face and they run home. Me, I get punched in the face, I laugh it off and ask for another one. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, you can't tell you like you can't. It's different when you can't punish a man. You know what I'm saying? Like you talk crazy to him and it's like it doesn't affect him. You beat him and it doesn't like what gets to this guy? You know what I mean? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Nothing gets to me. Nothing in this world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
nothing in this realm of gaming gets to me. It's all fun. You know what I mean? So to see guys losing their it affecting their mental health, their life. And on some kind of it raises one concern, like, okay, what are you trying to escape with this game, and like, why is this game getting to you this much? You know what I mean? So, I guess. But nonetheless, you can't knock everybody for their different backgrounds and histories and things like that.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's like knocking. I think it just comes down more to, your social skills. You know what I mean? Like one of the things that's pretty, common in big families and, brotherhoods and sisterhoods and curries and sorority, you're going to get clowned. That's part of the process. You're going to get beat up. Right? Now, nobody else can do it but the people that's in that circle. But it's all in love. So, like you said, you know, winning, losing, you still enjoying the experience. And that's the thing to me. I'm just like, well, you should be having fun. You should be having fun when you play the game. You know, you should be creating rivalries. You know, you should be um, enjoying time well spent playing against the best of the best.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, that's
That's what it comes down
you
to,
know,
man.
that's all that it comes down to.
That's what it ultimately comes
That's all
down
that
to.
it comes down to. So
So yeah, we got some. I will say we got a few dogs left in the kennel. We got guys that are equipped for this, and then you got guys that you know they get a little sensitive.
mm-hmm.
I love it. I love playing sprint, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I love playing sprint. Sometimes he blows me out. Sometimes it's kind of close. Sometimes, you know, it's just the thrill of competition, man. And I'm gonna talk trash regardless. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk trash regardless. That's just me. But you know, some guys they lose and they say, "Oh man, I can't take it. This game sucks." You know what I mean? And it's like maybe you suck. Maybe you should try harder, or maybe you should not take it so seriously. You know, but nonetheless, that's covered 1-on-1, and he makes a play, gets out of there, and Wrangler's up again. A lot of people felt like Wrangler was the underdog. He got the 1-on-1 and made a big play.
You sure this is Wrangler?
That's Wrangler, man. That's Wrangler. We're not gonna start that up.
You sure this ain't Foodie?
No, it ain't Foodie. We're not gonna start that up again. We got one guy
I would like to
spill his life source and beans all over Discord over this, you know. So is this Burko? I would assume so.
I'm just saying. I just got finished playing Wrangler, so you know, I'm not saying it's the same defensive scheme. I'm not saying that at all. But
You got. It seems like you got something against Wrangler or something.
oh, 100%. I already said I'm coming in hating.
Sounds like you're hating.
Well, you know, I'm really hating more on EA than I am on Wrangler because Wrangler had no control over it. You know, he had no control over it, and he acknowledged it. So you know, there's really nothing that I can say about the man or to the man. I always enjoy playing against Wrangler, and I'm loving the fact that he's in the playoffs.
I want to see how many sacks T.J. Watt and Micah Parsons collect this game, because I have yet to see them touch the quarterback.
Well, Burko's not going to hold on to the rock that long. That's number one. He's well aware of the pass rush, you know, and so he's not going to be living that long. I will tell you though that it's good to see the upset, if you want to call it that, you know, with Foodie and Dimes. I think it's a lot better.
Really an upset? I played Dimes earlier in the season, and I thought he was the worst of the elite players in the league.
Why? But why though?
Because I thought I actually felt like I lost the game by 3 points, and I felt like I should have won the game by 21.
Okay.
And I said, I didn't like when I play sprint. I don't feel like that. When I play T Davis, I don't feel like that. But that game, I said, oh yeah, he's not gonna win a bowl this year.
Well, no disrespect to my division, but you know, I felt like the opportunities were there, and that's what I love about my division though, is if you don't take advantage of those opportunities, you're not going to win the game.
Yeah,
and that's what it is. Like that forces you to play better. It forces you to scheme better. It forces you to get better players. And again, that's the iron sharpening iron. So
definitely.
I have no inclinations to quit under any circumstances. You know, winning, losing, none of that, bro.
No, but hey, man, hey, we come from a different time.
Yeah,
we come from a different time. You know what I mean? Like this new generation, quitting it's not really called quitting. It's choosing other options. You know what I mean?
Conceding.
No, it's choosing to do different things. It's changing things up. You know what I mean? They don't look at it as quitting. It's a guy looking at a chance to exercise and check out other resources.
Yeah, it's quitting. Yeah, I mean, I remember
Yeah,
when they added this to the game.
30
You
yard
know,
zone drops is a bit excessive.
what was that?
I said, he said 30-yard zone drops. I said, yeah, that was a bit excessive.
I mean, but it's working though. It's
Maybe.
working though. Now you don't have to do that. You know, he can just concentrate on the run, which he didn't do.
Yeah, he didn't.
Um, but you know, there's a lot of different ways to play. You know what I'm saying? You can if you can play between the 20s, that's great. You got to understand the matchups. You know what I'm saying? You if you can do that and your team is built like that, that's great. But if not, you got to make your stand. You got to make your stand. You know, you got to play a certain way, and you got to play field position.
No, I get
You
it.
know,
You want to take Jameson Williamson out the game. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
you want to make sure he can't beat you. But Burke has a lot of other weapons, man. He has one of the fastest running backs in the game um, in his backfield.
He does. But if you look at the score, let's be real. We know he probably should have 3 points, and Wrangler probably should have 28 right now. And we be talking about the amazing job.
Mm. Oh.
We talk about the amazing job that he's doing.
Yeah, Dimes lost. He got blew out. Put him down early.
So, you know, I think Wrangler also, I know he's taking these shots down the field, but he has to understand, you know, even with his mistakes, he's only down 3.
Mm.
He's only down 3. You know, 4 seconds, you got to take a shot. Burko knows.
I don't think Honcho's winning it all either.
Who?
Because TG is saying Honcho's winning it all. I don't think he's winning it all either. I think it's going to be somebody weird we didn't expect. And
Nope. Not enough time. Not enough time anyway.
I'm
You know
telling you,
what? You know what?
I'm not banking on none of the so-called elite guys. They're too emotional. You know what I mean? I've noticed when things get tough, they crumble.
I don't know, man. I mean, honestly, I do think that it's still a very good field. You know, you talked about what Foodie did to elevate his team. You know, had a good team to begin with. You know, he added to it.
Nah. Foodie definitely vastly improved that team, bro.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like he understood
that team was vastly improved by Foodie, bro.
Yeah.
To go out and get Evans at receiver, to go out and get Dylan Edwards at running back, and use him, able to flex him out at receiver and move him all over the place on the offense. That was brilliant. You know what I mean? It was brilliant. It was like, okay, this dude has 1,000 yards rushing, 2,000 yards receiving. That's unheard of for a running back. You know what I mean? He basically used him like Marshall Faulk was used on The Greatest Show on Turf. You know what I mean?
Oh, no doubt. And trust me when I tell you, you know, that little nugget slipped my mind because you don't think about certain people, you know, using the gadget players and you know, getting more speed on the field and having the abilities, the speed, well, not abilities per se, but like, you know, just the speed, just understanding the matchups.
Yeah.
And they're out there and they're making plays, you know. And that's, again, that's an element that he deserves credit for. So, you know, everybody is building their teams. What's crazy is that this is actually the second season, bro.
Yeah. We the second season. We're going into the third, and this is the playoffs, man. Like I said, a lot of people see the playoffs, and you got wide open mouth.
Oh yeah, that's a beautiful route.
But yeah, they see the playoffs, get a taste of the playoffs, and they don't know what to expect. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
A lot of guys want to get here, and then when they get here, the lights are too bright. You know what I mean? So, you know, TG was one and done. Sprint put him down early. He didn't know what to do with the run game. We noticed that, and TG doesn't run the ball. You know what I mean? He didn't run the ball all in his game, and Sprint ran all over him. So
I don't understand that about TG, bro. I don't understand it about TG. Like, you know, you can have a conversation about football with TG. And it can be a very in-depth conversation. You can be talking about coverages, you can be talking about schemes, but How is it that he's not running a balanced attack? Like, I just don't understand it. He understands how important it is to establish the run and running the football and not to be one dimensional. I just don't understand how that's not a large part of his game. Even if it was like 60-40, he don't even do it like that.
All I'm gonna say is to everybody, like I said in the last stream, if you got draft picks, you might want to hold on to them during the offseason. You want to hold on to those draft picks. It's a lot of talent, a lot of different players coming out. We got Jeremiah Smith in this draft. We got a couple other guys, pretty talented guys. You want to make sure you might be able to get them. You might be able to get them. You might not be able to get them. So, but there's a lot of talent though.
Well, look, I was going to ask you the follow-up question, which is, how many seasons are we playing?
Playing as many seasons we want to play, bro. A lot of dudes start doing stupid stuff when we get to season 4 because they think it's over. I would recommend not to do that because we're going to go past probably season 4.
Huzzah. Huzzah. I'm just saying, like, it's one of the things we talked about at the beginning of the season. We talked about Madden, being in that contract year and the game, exceeded our expectations in terms of what they actually, put out for us to play. And we talked about playing multiple seasons. We talked about going past 4 seasons. So I just wanted to at least, at this point, have you put that out there because I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving the play sheets. I'm loving the coaching abilities. I'm loving the fact that you can win. You can win running the football. You can win throwing the football. Like I feel like we have realistic options now. I really do.
You got options. I don't want to say realistic options, but you have options. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to be optimistic. If I want to talk about, players dropping the ball,
that's big. That's going the other way.
Yeah, it is. And Wrangler, like I said, Wrangler, he missed his opportunities. He was in the driver's seat, and Burko was starting to panic a little bit, but he started to settle down once he tied the game up and took the lead. You know what I mean? So, you asked about that pass rush. You see all the stars on the field. Let's see what Wrangler can put together.
Ooh, good hit. Ooh, he fumbled too.
He did, but he fumbled out of bounds.
And I see Big Beard saying he developed the best linebacker in the franchise.
Okay, define that, Big Beard. Like, you say he's the best as we see Burko start to open up the floodgates. What qualifies him as the best?
What deems him to be the best, huh?
Yes.
That's a good question. And what linebacker is this? And what division you think is the toughest division in the league right now, Philly? I think it's my division.
Hell no. It's my division, bro.
Who do you got over there?
We got the Bills, the Patriots, the Dolphins, and the Jets. I mean, we got 2 people in the playoffs for sure.
I know, but your guys always lose in the first round. This is the first time Foodie advanced. No, Foodie beat Huncho last season, though. Foodie did beat Huncho last season, so I'll take that.
Yeah, back. I mean, let's be real. He had a fucking great run. You remember that? He had a great run. So you know what I mean? Like, let's be real. That's 2 years in a row. Can he make it to the dance this year? I don't see why not.
He's definitely a contender.
I mean, he had a more conservative style, but like you said, he was able to improve his team, and that really opened everything up for him. And he's got his draft picks and he's got his free agency money, so he's gonna get his upgrades too. So
Oh God, it's getting ugly now.
well, yeah, because he's holding on to the ball. You know what I'm saying?
What else
Like,
can he do? You got to do is just coming at him so fast. What he's gonna do? Just throw the ball
nah, I'm
right
saying,
there.
bro,
Like
he
there's
running
no one
verticals,
open.
bro. He running verticals. He running verticals. You already know it's gonna take a minute for them icons to light up. And he's trying to push the ball down the field. I'm like, dude, you can't do that.
Look! I got the biggest finesse trade this season. Everybody's looking for a sucker, right? And that's
Yeah.
the thing. Like when you guys are trading with these guys, some of these guys are con artists. TG's basically one of the biggest. You know what I mean? Don't give these look because he says he got the biggest finesse trade this season. So that means whoever traded with him, he felt was an idiot. You know what I mean? That's what he's saying. I found the biggest sucker. I found the biggest idiot and made a trade with him. Made him an offer he couldn't refuse.
So do you feel like he trained McMickens or what are we talking about?
McMickens isn't here. McMickens is a far gone thought when it comes to Madden. You know what I mean?
So that's what I'm
He
saying.
folded early.
So,
He folded before the season started. You know what I mean?
okay, I feel that, but that's what I'm saying. Somebody he had to pass the torch to somebody. Do you feel like TG's that somebody? Because I really feel like Wrangler is that somebody.
Wrangler is a guy who's had bad things done to him,
Yeah,
and he decided to do something bad to someone else.
right. Hurt people, hurt people.
Hurt people, hurt people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying like his trade compared to TG's trade, you can't tell me that TG's trade was better than his trade. You can't tell me.
It wasn't. See, you probably got a draft pick or a high draft pick and something else. You know, but reality, the dude he literally gave up a third and some backup players for TJ Watt.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say Wrangler definitely got the finesse trade of the year.
Yeah. And hey,
He
it's
has.
like that.
I think he has more trades than wins so far.
I mean, he's in the playoffs.
Ooh.
We're getting a little risque.
Wrangler definitely did what he had to do to make the playoffs. He's here. So the trades did pay off in some kind of way because he made the playoffs, right? So
Yes, 100%.
I would say I was eager. I was eager to see who was going to be aggressive last season. And Patriots were one of those aggressive teams during the offseason. You were actually pretty aggressive during the offseason, Philly, which is something that we haven't seen out of you in over the few years that we've been doing this. I'm thinking who else? Blaze is always aggressive.
Comes that loop.
And Memphis Doug.
Yeah.
I would say he was aggressive, but he came in and hit the ground running.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Top 5 pick, early second. It depends on what you get with those picks. That can't say you got the biggest finesse if you ain't got the players to make it a finesse. You might have your draft on auto again for the first half of the computer pick you 3 kickers or something. 2 kickers with those picks. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. We'll see what happens after the draft. If you hit big in the draft, which it's a huge possibility you might. We'll see what happens.
But you know what you're doing? You're inspiring people right now.
Yeah.
They're feeling inspired. They're feeling like they're making moves. They're doing big things. And, that's what it's about, right? Dream big.
Dream big.
Dream big. Oh, my God.
Hey man, I know you won't know until the offseason comes when you see who regresses, who retires, and who ain't got it no more. You know, that's when you find out. I can say I want this or that, but reality is when the offseason come and we see what's in free agency, who leaves, who retires, who downgrades, then we can say, okay, we're gonna move on from these players.
That's true. That is a good strategy.
I don't think Kelsey gonna retire, man. You made the playoffs. He might feel he got something left in the tank.
I told you what I thought last night. So I'm gonna stick with that.
What you think?
I think he's done.
Look at Raiders. Raiders waiting on the advance. I think we got the Colts and the Bills after this game, man. So we'll see what's going on with them. They may be playing right now. Let's see.
But that's the one thing I don't think Honcho gets enough credit, and I think in light of recent events for this particular season, it's really starting to stand out more and more. Honcho just goes about his business, man. He goes about his business. He's ready to play. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the schedule may be, he's ready.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't see him doing no whining, no crying, no bitching, no moaning. He gives other people credit, for doing good and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Hey, Dimes called him out early this year in college. He said who had the best college run ever. And Dimes played a guy who allegedly was himself but wasn't himself and may have not have been himself, or and then the other one, the other championship nobody got to watch. So we don't know what. So I'm not saying we got to witness all the Honcho's championships. You know what I'm saying? There was no asterisks by him. There was no question marks by him. He dominated last year. Can't take that away from Honcho. Dimes dominated Madden year in, year out for years. You know what I mean? This year, not so much. But like years past, Dimes was that dude in Madden. You know what I'm saying? But
yes.
To minimize or try to minimize what Honcho did last season is I don't know. You can't do that. He went on the epic run. I know a lot of the PS5 guys felt like if they were in the league, that wouldn't have happened. But I don't think anybody could have. It was out of our hands. It was out of everybody's hands.
No, it was his year. It was his year, and he won in a multitude of ways.
And he won a Madden Super Bowl last year. You know what I mean? He won a Madden Super Bowl and a couple natties in college. You know what I mean? So that's more
than a couple. I mean, 6.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I definitely felt like that was probably. Oh wow, that's a lot of pressure. I definitely feel like that was probably the greatest run that we've ever seen, because we talk about 2 different games. We talking about complete dominance.
Yeah.
We're talking about winning. As the front runner, we talk about winning on the road. And he was never ducking nobody. He wanted all the smoke. He played the people that was in front of him. And I mean, come on, bro, 6 times. 6 times. I don't know how many combinations you can come up with, but everybody had the chance. The big dogs to recruit, be successful, position themselves, and when it came time to play Honcho, they couldn't get it done. Nice catch there.
Great throw.
So, I would like to see Wrangler probably do a little bit more of the pass protection, because, that back gave him the split second he needed to push the ball down the field. Probably too much, too late. Too little, too late, I'm sorry. With like 2 and some change left, but, something you can build on next year. Something you can build on next year. So, Burko's going to advance. And that's that. That is that. So you don't have any favorites?
What?
Any favorites, B. James?
To win it all this year?
Yeah.
No, not this season. It's too. Like I said, in Honcho, like I said, Honcho is probably one of the most straightforward guys. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the things I've seen from the so-called good players this year has been disappointing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I watched great ones fold. I've seen great ones do a lot of different things, and it's just been very uncharacteristic and disappointing to a certain extent. Panthers are going nuts. Will that you going nuts equate into any wins though? Are we talking about on the field? Nah, see, he's saying he don't blame you. He said you think about this year. This year went. We had Dom leave Madden. We had Assassin leave Madden. Struggling forward because he lost to you, right?
Multiple times.
You know what I'm saying? We had who was the Buccaneers? We had Space disappear. We had who else was another guy that's team taking over? I think that's it for Madden. But and then in college, we had Assassin forward over there. You know, we had a lot of guys start crying because they couldn't, you know, they had their conference switched up and things were rearranged. They couldn't handle it. Yeah, so they couldn't. They a lot of crying, man. So I've seen this year is like, how do you call a favorite? How do you say this guy's the best? When? Oh yeah, Taylor May left too. Taylor May left as well. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's hard to say these guys are elite players when they fold when it gets rough for them. Conference changes definitely had a bunch of dudes crying too, and I get it. You guys are soft. You guys like your ice cream soft served. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Some people get the Haagen-Dazs. Some likes the Frosted Freeze. You know what I'm saying? Yogurt land soft serve, easy on the gums.
Lord have mercy.
It's okay. This man literally ran the same play 3 times and it didn't work. Not once.
Hey, man. At first, you don't succeed.
Like, dude, the middle is stacked, bro. Like, it's not gonna work.
Hey, it's stacked to you. Stacked to you, but to him, it's a land of milk and honey. He's opportunity. What say you, Snipe?
What's up? What say you?
Well, I mean, you tell me. What kind of season did Nick Harbor have? Did he have the season that you needed him to have? You know, who else is gonna be out there on the field with him next season?
Man, I don't know yet, man. I know that the Nick Harbor balled out, though. I'll tell you that. He balled out.
That's a damn lie. I already know who you're gonna pick, bro.
He definitely balled out.
I know who you're gonna pick.
Man, I ain't got no top pick.
What happened to your number 1 pick?
You 3 or 4, right? You 3 or 4. You in the top 5.
Am I top 5?
See you. Stop playing.
Listen to him.
Stop playing. Stop playing. When have you ever?
You got a first round bye.
When have you ever not been top 5, Snipes? Who say I'm top 5?
Oh,
like
man.
what? Yeah.
I'll have what he's having. I'll have what he's having. Hey, I appreciate that though, man. That's real, Snipes. That's real. That's real.
He said, I'll have what he's having. Well, I guess Burko's advancing. Last game of the night is gonna be T. Davis and
the EA developers versus who?
He's not a developer. What are you talking about?
I said, and the EA developers versus who?
Against True Legend. You think he has that kind of? You think
he against the AFC? Let's go, True.
Who y'all picking to win that one?
T. Davis.
T. Davis.
Yeah, I'm going T. Davis too.
And the EA developers. You gotta be cool with somebody, bro. You gotta be cool with somebody, bro.
Let me see. CLB can call him
What time they supposed to be playing?
right now. Let's see. Let's go. Somebody go check the draft order, man. Matter of fact, I might get on and go ahead and check the draft order real quick. Hold on, let me do that. Log in and check the draft order. Going to check the draft. Turn my TV on. I don't know why I'm calling the game.
Yeah, I'm about to go look in here my dang self actually.
Because I will say this.
Say it.
The draft is ridiculous. The draft is
You
ridiculous.
done yet? Can we look at the?
Hey! Stop jumping the gun, man. You start doing stuff like a child. Stop being childish. We're grown men, Philly. St. Toys R Us. When it's ready, you guys will know. You know what I'm saying?
Speak for yourself. You promised we'd have that shit on Tuesday.
No.
You told Black Phoenix that. Yes, you did.
No. I told him after the Super Bowl. Go look. It's undocumented. There will be a show after the Super Bowl. I didn't tell Black Phoenix anything. See, you start making up stuff.
I'm not. I know you said Tuesday, bro.
Nope. I didn't say anything about Tuesday. I told you Tuesday. I didn't say anything publicly about Tuesday. You know what I'm saying?
I heard it somewhere.
No. I can't tell you nothing because you start telling the public.
You just told
private information. He starts telling the public private information. So I have to be limited in what I say to Philly because he will splurge the information.
No, you don't want to tell me.
Nope.
Yeah. I'm the bro. So just so y'all know, I'm the number 5 pick.
Yeah, you see top 5 Snipes, you never fails. You know you're gonna get.
My man thought he was on a bye week. Hey, James, who I play this week?
I ain't think that, Philly. I didn't think that.
All right, let's see who the bottom feeders are. Let's see. Let's go who not the bottom feeders because you guys are gonna be eating well.
Say, man, you gotta see because your ass is in the group, so you want to change the language.
Let's see who the bottom feeders are. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me get off of that screen. Let's not check that guy. But yeah, so Texas have the number 3 pick. The Vikings have the number 13 and the 24th pick.
I'm mad at Mr. Maul right now.
Steelers have the number 1 pick and the 21st pick and the 51st pick.
Look at that. Green Bay should not be that low.
Hey,
if he would have kept everything,
the fact that he gave up TJ Watt and Hayward, and he only has a Green Bay pick for this year, and he has a first for next season too.
He does.
Okay.
And we are playing more than 4 seasons.
Okay. So it make it's a little better for Wrangler. Seahawks have the 26th pick. As of right now, the Saints have the 31st pick. Ravens have the 29th. Rams have the 15th.
Mm-hmm.
Raiders have the 32nd.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the premonition of the what's to come, you know what I mean? That may be good for you, Honcho. Patriots don't even have a first.
Oh, that's very comforting. Please continue.
Panthers have the number 11.
Mm-hmm.
Packers don't have a first. Wait a minute. How you got the 3rd from Pittsburgh and his best players?
Oh.
I told you.
You got TJ.
Wait.
Is nothing.
TJ Watt. He got TJ Watt and Hayward and a 3rd and a 4th from Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You dirty scoundrel, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Lions number 30 right now. Look at Jets sitting at number 6. Okay, Philly. You got outside the top 5.
Is
huh?
he?
Hey, we working our way down. Snipes, tell him we working our way down. We was a lot higher last year. We're working our way down.
All right. Jaguars 28. And we got the Giants at number 5. Okay.
Are you skipping over the Titans or are you trying to say them for last?
49ers 20. We got the Eagles at 12. We got the Dolphins at number 7. Cowboys at number 4.
I just want to make sure you understand with the Dolphins picking at 7, that means that I had a better record than Black Phoenix.
No, you pick at 6, bro. He has a better record than you.
No, I had a better record.
How? If you're picking 6, he's picking 7.
Because that's a glitch.
Oh, okay. I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever. Commanders got the 14th and the 23rd pick. Okay.
Types, you supposed to go 6-7, but you fumbled the bag on that one. Go ahead.
Nah, I wasn't doing that. I don't do that ish.
Yeah, you know what it mean. You aware? See, you aware of the calendar, man. You aware of the Snipes is in tune with the cosmos and everything else, bro. You know what I'm saying? You really you gotta find you something to believe in, brother. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. 17.
Probably all the TikTok messages you be sending me confusing me, bro.
Hey, man.
I don't know if the world is ending or beginning or what's going on.
Man, hey, depends on who you are and where you come from.
There you go.
And Snipes picked up on that. See, you ain't understand the language. To everybody else, I say I'm crazy. Snipes understanding everything I'm saying.
You ain't get nothing past me, bro.
Let me see. Bills number 22.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Bengals. They got the second pick, okay, and second round pick. And the Bears got a top 10 pick. And that's it, man. You see?
No, go to the Titans because you skated over that, bro.
What? I scared of what?
You skated over the Titans pick.
What you talking about, bro?
Hey, what you gonna talk
What
about?
you talking about, bro?
Hold it right
What
there.
you talking about, man? I got 2 top 10 picks, brother. I got 2 top 10 picks. You know what I'm saying?
As soon as the Titans left.
You know what I'm saying? I got 2
Look
top
at
10. I'm 2.
Look at that.
And then I'm number 9.
Wait, and then Pittsburgh's on it. You took advantage of Pittsburgh too.
I take advantage of him. I didn't take advantage of him. I gave that man exactly what he needed.
Oh my God. Words of encouragement.
I gave that man exactly what he needed, man.
A life lesson.
See, I traded my during this time, I traded my pick. This was week 2 of the season when I made this trade.
Oh my God.
With Atlanta. So you can't say, oh, nope. We didn't know what the records were gonna be in week 2. You know what I'm saying? I made my trade with Pittsburgh in week 3. I didn't know what the records was gonna be.
I'm gonna check the transaction log.
I don't want no dude named Tootin on my team, brother. I don't want no dude named Tootin. I don't care how fast or how jiggly or how slithery he is on the field. I don't want him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh.
I don't want no dude named Tootin.
You don't want Bay Shul on your team, dog?
Nah, man. I don't want that on my team. How can we can't even nah, man. It's enough having to play against a guy named Tootin, him rushing all crazy on you. You know what I'm saying?
Just call him BT, man. BT.
Nah, man. I ain't calling that dude, man. That dude gotta keep him. Keep that tooted and booted up out of here, man.
Oh my gosh, man.
He said I just knew he's gonna be See, this is the thing. Guys make trades and not know what's to come, right? No, yeah, he's probably gonna he's definitely gonna get some upgrades. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. So a lot of guys gonna be losing abilities this year, though. I will say that. So if your guy didn't make the Pro Bowl, you didn't perform well, and he got ability, if he ain't X Factor, chances are he won't have one. He'll be star at the end of the season, start of next season. Yeah, so we'll see what happens, man. Anybody know T. Davis? True Legends looking for him. Let me hit up Illuminati real quick. Illuminati may know him.
B. James, second season in a row, leading the league in rushing.
That's what I do, man. That's what I do. I run the ball. You know what I'm saying? You got imposters like sprint passers who want to run the ball now. But you know, it is what it is. But that dude Dylan, I forgot his name. Dylan something. But that is on the Patriots. He received for over 2,000 yards.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was crazy. And rushed for over 1,000.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, yeah, he deserved to be the best running back. He did a lot. Let's see. Where is T. Davis?
200.
Let's give him a ring. Let's give this guy a ring. Let's see what he says. All right.
There you go.
All right. I have to call T. Davis real quick.
Oh, gotcha.
He didn't answer, so I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know if they're gonna play or not.
You could just put that on mute. Did you ended the stream though, right?
Oh, the stream is still on.
Well, you disappeared. You know that, right?
No, I disappeared. I jumped out of the chat to call him on Discord real quick.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they.
Wait, is Sniper still going?
Is he commentating for LCQ? He might be commentating for LCQ. I don't know, but he was just trying to play the game with True Legend 1 second ago. Well, while Wrangler and them started, they were trying to start at the same time. So I don't know.
What you think? How long?
I don't know. I'll give him 2 more minutes. And if he ain't, I'm out of here. 'Cause I gotta get ready for work in the morning.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Anyways, but how you guys doing, man? How'd you
Okay.
guys feel about that national championship game yesterday? Are you guys ready? You guys ready to do a podcast tomorrow?
You want to do a pod? You know what? Nah, let's do a pod Thursday.
Thursday?
What you doing? What you doing Thursday? What y'all doing Thursday?
I think I work Thursday.
You got work? You got work during the pod time?
I don't work during the pod time. I'll be home by 2.
Oh, you be home by 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do the pod on Thursday, man. Because I didn't know if we was doing pods or not, so I got 2 games scheduled.
Oh, okay.
Let's do a pod. Let's do a pod on Thursday.
Yeah, we can do it Thursday. That work.
Yeah, let's do a pod. Yeah.
Y'all, this D1 tell all. Like, for you, those of you in the chat, what is it that you guys want us to tell all about? What do you guys want to know? What is that you guys want to know? I want to know what they want to know. What information do you feel is being withheld from you guys that you guys want to know?
Oh, I know what they want to know about the college football league restarting. But that was already made clear. Like all the answers were given before it started because everybody was.
It was too many people. It was too many people cheating. That's why.
That's what I'm saying. and it meant to it. Like Big Beer was like, yeah, I did this.
I was doing that the whole time. We couldn't do that.
I'm like, bro.
Yeah, that was why I rebooted. It was more than maybe 16 people doing that. You know what I mean? And I'm like, bro, like,
exactly.
Yeah.
So you got to.
I'm like, what part of that y'all didn't understand? I
don't get what. And most of y'all got to retain y'all teams as is. You know, because half of them dudes jumping in the portal anyway. So, but you know, I didn't understand what the uproar was about that because you got to keep your team for another season. So, but also there were dudes that inherited players in the portal that they was mad that they had to lose in the portal. So I understood that aspect too. But yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting, man. But if you play college, you're gonna know exactly who to get out of this draft.
Yeah.
Because if you want to know the numbers of the players, if you really want to be smart, I'm gonna give these guys a plug right now. If you want to know who's in the draft, go to Team Crafters and sort by juniors and sophomores and the highest rated players from each one of those. Mm-hmm. The ratings are basically the same, and that's who's gonna be in the draft. So just sort by rating sophomores, teamcrafters.com. Sort by juniors and sophomores, and that is who is in the draft class. The highest rated players in those, it's gonna be a lot of players. But Jeremiah Smith, man, if Mr. Mal does not take him, he will be a Tennessee Titan. I promise you that. I'm going on record saying that right now. If Mr. Mal does not take Jeremiah Smith, he will be a Tennessee Titan.
Yeah, he definitely one that he better scoop up, man.
Yeah, so we'll see, man. We'll see. Hey, man, let me tell you something about the draft classes too. Once you add those storylines, Madden has storylines in it, so we can give you guys the draft class, and you guys can see the numbers. But once we upload it into the league, the storyline changes the numbers of some of those players. So a player may have been like 92 speed, and then based on the storyline and what he did at the combine, in the storyline, those numbers could change. So if you ever get a player, you're like, hey, man, this player was 92. Why he 91 now? Like, okay, you got to go check the storyline because something probably happened at the combine. Probably pulled a hammy and now his rating dropped. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, yep. You do know I had the number one receiver last year, right? Receiving. My receiver was I had the number one rusher. And for most of the league, for most of the season, I had the number one guy receiving. I had the most receiving touchdowns in the league with one receiver last year. So you can say, oh, just a block. No, that dude's gonna be out there catching all over Travis Hunter. You know what I mean? All over anybody that's guarding him. Nah, I'm not chasing stats. We out there trying to win. Hey, he did have 84 speed, so that was crazy. Let me see if we got a response yet. And T. Davis is nowhere to be found.
Oh, well.
Well. That's that. Whenever they get that game in, they'll get that game in. Hopefully, it'll be at a reasonable time. We can commentate it. If not,
well, shoot, we can do that pod. Let's do that pod on Thursday. We got a lot to talk about, boss.
No, yeah, we got
There's a lot going on, man.
You available Thursday, Philly?
Yeah.
Why you say it like that, bro? Yeah.
I don't know. It's just the way you asked me. It reminded me of Nanoline, bro.
I don't know what that is, man.
Yeah, you do. That's that little green puppet. That's a little green puppet from Canada. When the grandmother be like, "Are you mad?" She's like, "Yeah." That's what I'm saying.
I don't know what that is, man.
It's all right, man. You got kids. Don't front.
Yeah.
You got kids. But yeah, I'll be ready. I'm just saying, like, I knew Snipes had something in the works. You know what I'm saying? I knew he had something in the works. I'm just trying to think, like,
Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific. That's 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah. I don't have no movie tickets. I mean, I saw Bone Temple last week, but yeah, ain't nothing popping off this week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, there you have it. Get ready for the draft class, and maybe if the draft class is done early, you know what I mean, maybe do an early draft class reveal show or something like that. But we'll see, man. We'll see. But nonetheless, why do I have it on my picks? Let me take this off my picks, man. Don't worry about what the Titans doing over here. We're trying to retool our team so we can compete with the greats, the legends in our division. So hopefully Sprint wins the Super Bowl so we can get that a championship contender for our division. Our division competition level is higher. They should put that in Madden. That'll be dope. Weather channels, weather play, and all that stuff should be like a trait for the players. Like they want to play in sunny weather and stuff like that. So, but yeah. All right. With that being said, we'll see you guys tomorrow for the next game or whenever they play, and Thursday for the podcast. So we'll get up with you guys later.